My entire fucking life, up until about 15, 16 now, I've had some of the lowest fucking testosterone levels that you could ever think of. Bro, look at me. What do you think my testosterone was? 100 nanograms, 200 nanograms? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I literally had, like, so much psychological issues that was perfectly aligning with the fact that I had low testosterone. I had some of the lowest testosterone that I've ever seen in a pubescent boy, like, in the fucking world that I've just ever seen. It's not just about how you look and, oh yeah, you grow a beard and you get jacked and this and that. And no, from my experience, it's actually way more on the psychological side. So now that I have much higher testosterone, I'm gonna get a testosterone test very soon. It's more about psychologically being more confident and being more aggressive, assertive. This is especially in my 10th grade year, my last year, when I was constantly hanging out with my friend Dylan, and we would just be doing devious shit. I was eating 10 eggs a day. Shit, that was one of the things. Anyways, I was eating 10 eggs a day. I was doing so many of the habits that increase your testosterone that I was literally getting anger issues mid-class. Ever since then, I've always had quite high testosterone. A couple of symptoms of low testosterone so that you can identify yourself in this video, which you probably have low testosterone. I'm pretty sure, what is it, like 40% of young guys, or like 60, 70, 80% of young guys right now have way lower levels of testosterone than our great-grandfather, than our great-great-grandfather. So a couple of these things are low sex drive, low libido. Basically, you just don't feel like having sex. Another symptom is low confidence. You just don't feel that self-esteem. You don't feel that zest in you. Another symptom, low energy, which I was always feeling. Well, mainly because I was like lack of sleep, but lack of sleep causes low testosterone. That's probably why you feel so tired, and because you're not recovered. Anyways, so you're just not gonna feel like you have that oomph in you. Alright, how the fuck do you fix all this shit? So you've already heard, oh, get more sleep and get more sunlight and train hard and do sprints, and you've already heard all that shit. You know, eat clean. Like, no shit, bro. You already know this, but the fact that you're probably not actually taking action on some of these things means that you don't deserve to hear the rest. Start taking action on the rest of those like mainstream things that you've heard, and then come back to this video. Like, I don't even care if I lose a bunch of views because of this, but then come back to this video after you've done it for like a week, like right on your wall. Jaden's testosterone video. Check a week later from now. 1, tell me how you fucking feel. 2, then you come back and you add in the extra additives. So I think a couple of things that have increased my testosterone personally is eating eggs, eating cholesterol, eating red meat. You're not gonna die of a heart attack. Actually, the American, or like some like whatever big nutritionist society thing, like of scientists and all that, they actually had to take off their books the fact that saturated fat increased cholesterol, and therefore increased, and like saturated fat and cholesterol, and therefore increased cardiovascular risk, because they actually figured out that saturated fat and cholesterol don't even contribute to cardiovascular risk unless you already have a bunch of plaque in your arteries, unless you're eating seed oils. So the junk food is the issue. The junk food is the issue. It's not the saturated fat, it's not the steak, it's not the eggs. They just haven't made this mainstream yet because they're too afraid to open up about it and have a bunch of people get mad at them for the years of them telling us this bullshit. If you're not eating cholesterol, you can't produce testosterone. Your body produces a certain amount of cholesterol already in your body. That's how vital it is. But if it doesn't have the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that come from cholesterol, it can't make cholesterol itself. So you may as well just eat cholesterol. And then your body will produce cholesterol in your blood. And that's when you know your testosterone is being increased. So what are some things that you can eat specifically? Pasture raised eggs, not conventional eggs, because those eggs have soy, corn, grain, pesticides, GMO, all this bullshit. Eat pasture raised or free range eggs. And like the most ideal eggs, if you have like a lot of money on hand, in which this is totally fucking worth it. When I was eating 10 eggs a day, that's when my beard started coming in. That's when I gained like so much fucking muscle, bro. That's when I felt vile. I was eating 10 eggs a day and I just felt crazy, and then I got allergic to them. Great. Anyways, so the most ideal eggs that you can eat, like on this earth, is pasture raised, organic, soy and corn free. Or you can literally just go to like a friend farm who has chickens that just run around, eat bugs, eat grass, because that's what healthy chickens are supposed to eat. And then you probably get them cheaper as well. Eat red meat such as beef, steak, bison, lamb, venison. In your deep sleep, specifically your deep sleep, that's when your muscles repair. That's when your brain really clears. That's when your body is healing itself. That's also when you are producing testosterone. So if we can get into that mode as much as physically possible, we are producing as much as physically possible of testosterone. Some mornings when I was like 12, 13, 14, I wasn't even waking up with morning wood. Like, I wasn't even waking up with morning wood. But I didn't realize it was simply because I had shit sleep. So here's this little protocol that you can do to fix your sleep. 1, don't drink caffeine 12 hours before bed. Caffeine has a quarter life of 12 hours, meaning you're still feeling the effects of a quarter of that caffeine level that you drank 12 hours later. So if you at least wait 12 hours before and an hour and a half after you wake up, 12 hours before you go to sleep, I've noticed this is like the sweet spot for me, where I just feel the fucking best. I sleep the best. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do breath work before you sleep. So breath work is known to reduce cortisol and increase testosterone through that. Breath work alone can increase your testosterone by 50% after one session. That's fucking nuts. So if you do this before sleeping, you reduce your cortisol, making you very sleepy, very tired, very relaxed. You're going to automatically sleep deeper that same night. When you sleep deeper, like I said again, you're going to produce way more fucking testosterone. And the last thing that increased my testosterone, I think the most out of all other... actually, I don't know. Fuck, I'm gonna put both of these in here. Competition and girls. And if you're having competition over girls, over speaking to women, even fucking better. Okay, so 1, competition. I don't just mean playing a game of chess. Yes, that will increase testosterone. But the more physical, the more aggressive, the more violent the competition is, the higher increase in testosterone you're gonna get. Because, well, no, like, think about it. In the caveman days, when we had to go fight somebody, we want to be as strong as possible. We can't fucking die. We need to fulfill our mission. So your body, your nuts are gonna say, "Fuck, bro. Let's just pump this guy full of testosterone, make him way more strong, way more fast, way more agile, way more aggressive, so that we can win this fight." And then speaking to women, it's the same thing. When your balls have the brains of themselves, and all they're thinking, I'm acting like balls are their own person. Like, all your balls are thinking is, fuck, bro, we need to ejaculate. There's a woman right here. We need to carry on our genes. We need to spread our seed. Let's pump full of fucking testosterone so that we can get the woman. Because what if there's other cavemen around? What if she doesn't think that I'm masculine enough? What if this? What if that? What if that? Okay, let's fucking increase our testosterone. Become the most masculine, strong versions of ourselves. Here's some quick fire off things that you can do because I want to give you some more value. So, take vitamin D, take zinc, magnesium, and take a herbal supplement that I've taken for so long called Cistanche tubulosa or Cistanche extract, whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, then sprint. Okay, doing it. Oh my god. So sprint for 4 to 6 times for 20 to 30 seconds at a time. If you can't sprint, just run as hard as you can. One last thing before I go. To eat a animal-based diet. What I mean by this is remove all of the bullshit. Remove all of the shit that I've researched about that decreases testosterone. So basically, even nuts, especially nuts. You don't want to be eating nuts at all. They have so much polyunsaturated fat, which is known, which is a fact in the science literature world to decrease your testosterone. So an animal-based diet is literally all you eat, just to simplify it. Not to say, oh, don't eat this and don't eat that. Just eat meat, organs, bone broth, and fruit, and honey. I have a whole thing of honey over there. And it's fucking amazing, bro. Eat as much fruit and honey as you want. It's not just pure sugar. It's not bullshit. It's going to increase your testosterone. Eat as much meat as you want. Don't calorie restrict. Don't do this, don't do that, because you're not going to gain a lot of fat. I've actually gained a decent amount of fat. This is because I was fasting so much. This is because my body's trying to hold on to as much as possible. But as I get into my wrestling season and as time moves on, it's about to come off. And so, I hope you like this video. I hope you're going to increase your fucking testosterone after this. And I hope this gives you a sense of purpose, which you can go achieve your goals with. Set a fucking goal with testosterone. Get it tested. And then increase that bitch with the protocols that I've mentioned in here. Thank you for watching. If you've actually made it this far, comment bone, just so that I know that you made it this far. Goodbye, bro. Mwah.